Ugh, I really don't want to go on this business trip.
You've been saying that since this morning.
Yeah, but it's so long. You can understand why I'm so bummed out, can't you? I can take 2 or 3 days away. I'm not going to complain about something that tiny every time my trip comes along. But this time I'm going to be gone for over a month. I think I'm entitled to some whining.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's the first time we'll be apart for so long.
I don't know if I can endure it. What am I supposed to do for a month?
If only our destination was a little closer to home. That way, you could come back home on the weekends, and you might not feel as depressed. But at least we've got our phones. You can call me whenever you feel lonely. I don't mind having a video call every night either.
It's just been an endless line of business trips ever since I changed jobs. And to be honest, I'm just tired of it. And I'm really sorry to you because I'm never at home. I want to spend more time together, but it feels like work is just getting in the way. I don't remember the last time we went out and spent an entire day just chilling together.
Yeah, it's a shame. We haven't been on holiday together. Come to think of it, we haven't even been on a date for a really long time.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I've got to make it up to you.
Don't apologize. I don't blame you. You're working really hard. I know that you spend more time at home if you could, but it's a busy period at work. You'll find time someday.
But it's really tough that we haven't been able to spend as much time together as husband and wife. I want to make the most of our first few years together.
Yeah, if you find it that tough, then why don't you think about finding a new job? There must be a position available somewhere else.
I don't know. I think it's a little too soon. It's only been a year and a half since I started working for this company, so I don't think it would look good on my CV if I was changing jobs this often.
Yeah, I get that, but you're just going to exhaust yourself if you keep on working so hard. You don't want to risk overworking and end up suffering from a mental breakdown because you feel that you haven't had any breaks from the business trips. You should put your health first.
But besides the frequent business trips, the benefits this company offers really are the best. And I can't see myself working anywhere else. I got health insurance, life insurance, and the bonuses are top class. I can get paid time off pretty much whenever I want, and my managers are all really great people. I don't think I could find a position with better conditions than this.
That's true. And you seem like you're having a lot more fun than you were in your last job. You really look like you're enjoying yourself, so it just makes me worry when you have such an allergic reaction to the business trips. I mean, you start to pull a I don't want a tantrum the second a trip comes up.
But can you blame me? It's the same feeling that everyone gets on a Sunday night when it dawns on them that the weekend's over and they got work the next day. It's just a temporary thing, so you don't have to worry that much. It's not so bad that it's a mental or physical strain. I just don't want to go.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel the same way. I feel exactly the same way on Sundays, and I just want to call up and take a sick day because I feel so lazy. But I end up going on Monday morning because I realize it's not that big a deal. Working is just such a pain in the ass. I wish we could just lie around and do nothing all day.
Now that's way too lazy. But I do really hate the idea of going on business trips. Apparently it's pretty rare for someone to have to go on a business trip that's this long. So I'll just have to suck it up.
Really? So this 1 month-long business trip is just especially long for a reason?
Yeah, my manager mentioned that it's rare for them to organize a business trip like this one. He even said that it's an honor that I've been asked to go on this trip. I guess I should feel lucky for being chosen to tackle this project.
Exactly. You should listen to what your manager said. They chose you because they believe that you can handle this. It means that they have high expectations of you and that they trust you with such an important job. Isn't that amazing? And it hasn't even been 2 years since you started working with them.
Yeah, I feel a lot better about it now that you say that. Thanks for encouraging me.
Great. Then do you think that you can do your best? For me?
But I still feel sad that we'll be so far apart. I'll be so lonely without you, Kiara.
Now you're just being all lovey-dovey again. But I'm really happy you think so. I feel the same way.
Do you really think that I can manage for so long without you? I'd be super lonely, even if we had a video call every single night.
Then why don't you come back home on your days off? They can't control what you do or where you go on the weekends. Or do you want me to go and see you?
But it's going to be pretty far. Are you sure you can come and see me?
That doesn't matter. I'd go anywhere to see you.
Do you really mean that? Would you come and see me every weekend?
I don't know about going every single weekend, but I want to see you just as much as you want to see me. I'll go as often as I can.
Great. That makes me feel a lot better. Just thinking about you coming up to see me is a good motivator.
Then do your best. If you like where you're working right now, then you just have to do your best and show them what you can do. If you do a good job on this project, you might even have a promotion waiting for you.
Yeah, you're right. I'll work as hard as I can. Why does every single day feel so long when you're not with me? I can't wait for this business trip to finally be over. I can't believe that I have to go out for dinners and meetings with my colleagues and clients on the weekends too. I just want to see you.
Sounds like you've been having a tough time. Are you okay? But I guess this is the work you have to do for all the great benefits the company gives you. If you just think of it as a way to break the ice with your clients and secure the contract with them, then it'll be much easier to make future contracts with them.
But it just feels like I'm sacrificing way too much just for this business trip. I get along really well with all my colleagues, and the clients all seem like really nice people, so I don't really mind, but the one I really want to see is you.
You were just saying that you love your job just a week or so ago. This might not be the most pleasant part of it. But every job has its downsides. This balances everything out. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. It's a shame we can't even meet on the weekends.
I'm really sorry you had to cancel the tickets you booked to come over. You made plans to come and cheer me up, but work ruined that for us.
It's fine, don't worry about it. But I wonder what I should do. I'm pretty bored of spending the weekends all on my own too. I wanted to go and see you, but that didn't go well, so I've got nothing to do.
If it makes you lonely being at home on your own, why don't you go out? I'm not there to get in your way, so you should spend your weekends the way you want, without any restraint. You're free to do anything.
Free, huh? I guess that's true. At times like these, I wonder what I got up to when I was still single. What on earth was I doing?
You spent a lot of time going on trips and traveling around the country. Why don't you go cycling again? You told me that you went cross-country cycling when you were in college.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember. That all feels like an age ago. But that's not a bad idea. Maybe I should take some time off of work and go on a trip. If I take a week or two off, I don't have to choose a destination. And I can just go wherever the wind takes me.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Why don't you do that? You said that you've got a lot of paid holidays that you need to use up. You might as well use them now. There's no time like the present. And you're not that busy this time of year, right? Perfect.
Yeah, we've all got loads of time on our hands. Nobody else is on leave, and if I wanted to take a long period of time off of work, this is probably the time to do it. But is it really okay for me to go and take a holiday? You're working so hard on your business trip, so I'd feel really bad if I was having so much fun.
What are you talking about? I want you to have fun when you can. I don't want you getting stressed out or feel like you have to hold back just because I'm having a hard time at work.
You don't want to come home to a crabby wife.
It's not that I don't like it when you're crabby. I'm just scared about the consequences. I don't want my business trip to be the reason why you feel stressed or anything. To be honest, I feel better just knowing that you're having a good time thanks to me being away on work. I'll be happy that you're happy, and you won't feel as lonely while you're enjoying your trip, so why don't you?
Yeah, I will. Thank you, Spencer.
Hey, how's your trip been? Are you having fun?
I'm having the best time ever. I was so excited that I ended up leaving really early in the morning while it was still pretty dark.
You're going by car, aren't you? Be careful during rush hour.
I will.
Where are you going to stay tonight? Or are you still deciding?
No, I've already decided that I'll stop the car at a camping site and sleep in the back.
That's great. It sounds like you're going on a little adventure. But don't catch a cold, all right?
I'll be okay. I've got a sleeping bag that's perfect for midwinter. The only thing I'll be catching is a lot of Z's. And sleeping in a car is a lot more comfortable than you think it is.
That's that's an experienced backpacker for you. You can sleep anywhere at any time. Nothing can stop you now.
I'm planning on visiting a friend in Arizona. The last time I saw her was when we graduated from college, so I really can't wait. We've got so much to catch up on.
Where are you headed after that?
I haven't decided yet. I'm just going to go wherever I feel like going, but I have some ideas in mind. What I really want to do is go and have a dip in a nice hot spring.
That sounds great. Even if you can sleep anywhere, it must be tiring to sleep in a car, so you've got to do something to relax and rest your body. It's not going to be as easy as it was when you were in your 20s.
I was just thinking that. I'm taking a break at a rest stop because my back started hurting from driving for so long. I was like, why do I feel so tired? And I realized, my God, I'm getting old. I still remember when I first got my license and I could drive anywhere without feeling tired at all. And now I'm stretching in the car park.
I thought so. Why don't you stop at a hotel instead? You don't have to force yourself to stay in the car if you're so tired. If you want to go to a hot spring, you could stay at a lodge nearby.
I don't know. Some places can be pretty expensive without a prior booking. I don't mind if it's cheap, but I don't want to spend too much money. I'll ask my friend when I see her tomorrow. She really loves visiting hot springs too, so she might know a good place.
It'd be good if there was a nice hot spring in Arizona.
I'm pretty sure there are plenty of wonderful hot springs on the West Coast. New Mexico might be a good destination for a hot spring. Maybe I'll head in that direction after seeing my friend. I don't mind going as long as it's within driving distance. I just want a nice hot spring experience to soothe my old body.
How far would it have to be for you to say, nope, I'm out? I feel like you'd go all the way to Alaska and would actually make it back in time for work.
Oh, come on. Alaska's way too far. But I think I could go to New York.
New York? It's on the other side of the country. Anyway, I just want you to enjoy yourself. You've got all this time to yourself. You might as well make the most of it by going wherever your heart takes you.
How about I drive over to where you are? I'd love to see you, Spence.
No, it's fine. Even if you came over, I don't think I'd be able to spend any time with you. And it would just waste your precious holiday. I'm a lot busier than I expected we would be, and to be honest, I'm exhausted. You don't have to come over. I just want you to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, that's a shame. It looks like I won't be able to see you until your business trip is over.
Yeah, but now I can't wait to hear all about what you get up to on your trip after I come home. And maybe get a small souvenir or two. I want to know what you did and where you went. Just enjoy your trip until I can see you next. That's all that matters to me.
Ugh. I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. I want to go home. Be with you.
Yeah, you must be tired.
I just got out of a bath. Honestly, having a bath at the end of a long day of work is the next best thing to coming home to you.
Yeah, I know. Hot springs are the best, aren't they?
What? I just had a normal bath. I wish I could go to a hot spring, but I'm staying at an apartment that my company booked for me during this business trip.
Oh, really? Even though I just saw you coming out of the hot spring reserved for families? Who was that woman and the little boy you were with?
What?
What a coincidence. I was really surprised to see that they were staying in the same lodge. even though you should be in a completely different state. What are you doing here, Spencer?
What are you talking about? I'm not at a hot spring. You probably just saw someone that looks like me, my doppelganger or something.
If I'm not mistaken, Spencer, do you really think I couldn't recognize my own husband? I noticed you and that woman and decided to follow you. You're all staying in the City View suite, aren't you?
What? Are you really here? Are you waiting outside the room?
I knew that it was you. I can't believe you, but you don't have to be that afraid. I'm not going to do anything.
Please don't come inside. Just don't do anything rash, Kiara.
Were you cheating on me with a woman that has a child? Or is that kid yours? Were you hiding a second family from me this entire time?
Of course not. It's not my kid.
So you were cheating on me with a woman who already has a child, and she looks like she's much older than I am. She was really pretty. So what is it? You couldn't keep your hands off of a MILF?
Wait a second, Kiara. This is just a misunderstanding. I'm not cheating on you.
Then who the hell was that woman you were with? Who's that kid?
They're just relatives. I bumped into them when I decided to visit this hot spring on my day off.
If they're your relatives, then I better introduce myself to them, since I'm your wife. That means that there shouldn't be any problems with me coming inside and saying hi.
No, you can't.
There's no point trying to cover things up, Spencer. Every lie you tell is just digging you a bigger grave. I'm not an idiot. Did you really think that I would believe that she's a relative and you bumped into her? You shouldn't even be here. I know that you've been cheating on me.
Wait. If I shouldn't be here, then you shouldn't be here either. You were in Arizona. You said you were going to New Mexico.
I was in Arizona with my friend until lunchtime. We spoke, had some fun, and after thinking about where to go next, I took her advice and headed west instead of going to New Mexico. I never said that I was set on going anywhere. She recommended this place because the view of the sunset is really beautiful.
How did you manage to get a reservation today? It's impossible. It's a pretty popular hotel and spa, and you said that you wanted to stay somewhere cheap.
Well, I was lucky. I called, and there had been a cancellation, so I managed to get a room to myself. It was a real miracle. I thought I was really lucky, but obviously I have someone watching over me.
You're kidding. I've never heard of a coincidence like this before. Have you been following me since I left for my trip?
I wouldn't waste my time following you, but it's possible that God led me here in order to show me what an asshole you are. It shows that he's always watching, and that wrongdoings never go unpunished after all.
I'm sorry. I'll explain everything later. I promise. So would you please just go back to your room? I'm begging you. I can't let them find out about you like this.
You're telling me to back off so that I don't hurt the feelings of your precious mistress and your possible love child? You're kidding, right? Why should I? She should learn what happens when she takes someone else's husband and has the nerve to have an affair right in front of her own son.
No! Please! I'm begging you, just leave. Give me a break. She doesn't know about you, I swear.
What? So you've been lying to her as well, even though she's got a kid? You're disgusting. You've been playing with her feelings too? She's probably been thinking that you're going to propose to her and become a father figure for her son.
I'll explain everything to her myself. She should hear it from me. So please, can you just leave her alone? There's a kid right here. I don't want to traumatize him by starting an argument between the three of us in front of him. Can't you tell how shocking that would be for him? Have some pity, Kiara.
And this is what you do to her? Yeah, I feel bad for the kid, but keeping quiet is just going to make his mom suffer. If I was her, I'd want to know as soon as possible so I can just be rid of you. I'd want to know that my boyfriend is cheating on me and that he's not worth the trouble, that he's a worthless piece of crap.
Yeah, but she doesn't have to know today. What does it matter whether I tell her today or tomorrow? It's the same thing. Just let them enjoy the trip while they can. Don't you have a heart? Don't you have any heart? They've been looking forward to this trip together for ages.
It's not the same. They've got to know now. Otherwise, you're going to go and have a fun dinner all together. while I have a dinner all on my own. I'm just going to look pathetic. Why should I suffer while you laugh and lie through your teeth just so that you can delay their pain? They should know that you betrayed them too. It's your fault that their trip has been ruined, not mine, dumbass.
Yeah, but you were on this trip alone to begin with. You're used to eating alone. It's just one more night. What's the big issue?
You really expect me to be able to eat while my husband's eating dinner with his mistress in the same hotel? Even if I was intending on eating alone, this changes everything. I can't sit and do nothing now that I know you've been doing all this time. I'm never going to forgive you for this.
Where did you take them, Kiara? Where are you?
We're all in my room. We spoke to a member of staff and asked them to bring their food to my room instead.
Why? What are you planning on doing?
What do you mean, why? Did you really think that your girlfriend would want to eat with you after finding out the truth about what you did?
So? You already told her everything?
Yeah. She's been crying nonstop, but she's furious with you for what you did. She thought that you were going to get married one day, just like I predicted. But now she's just angry that you weren't even that serious about her. The only thing that's on her mind is all of the lies you told her up until now.
I wasn't playing with her feelings.
What? So you're saying that you weren't serious about me? Even though you proposed to me?
No, that's not what I said.
What are you going to say that when you were serious about the both of us? That you really loved us both? That you thought that you could make us both happy? Because that excuse isn't going to work. Neither of us signed up for polygamy. We're not happy, Spencer. You're going to have to do better than that.
No, wait, just let me speak. Why is this happening?
And that's my line. I wonder why this happened. I just wanted to enjoy a nice road trip. Your girlfriend and her son just wanted to enjoy a nice stay at a hot spring. I'm shocked by this turn of events, too. I can't believe I believed you whenever you complained about having to go on too many business trips. I actually felt bad for you and did my best to make you feel better, but it was all a lie.
That wasn't a lie. I never lied about that.
No, it was a lie. Quit making excuses. Your girlfriend told me all the dates that you spent at her house with them. They match perfectly with the dates that you said it was going on business trips. In other words, you were leading a double life, using your work as an excuse to go and see her, and make excuses for why you couldn't stay with them for long periods of time.
No, that's not true.
What's not true? If you don't like what I'm saying, then explain yourself, you piece of crap.
I wasn't trying to deceive either of you. I wanted to tell you the truth someday, I swear. But you were both so important to me that it became too difficult to tell the truth.
Huh? Important? If you really thought that we were important to you, then you wouldn't have lied to us in the first place. You wouldn't have been able to betray any of us if you really loved us. Everything you did insulted us as women and insulted our intelligence. You're not getting away with it that easily.
I'm really sorry. I really am sorry for what I did.
I'm not going to forgive you just because you're apologizing. I don't care what you do. I want a divorce and that's it. Your girlfriend says that she wants a divorce too.
Wait, please. Please don't say that. Both of you.
You're going to lose everything because you got too greedy.
Please, can we talk? Face to face? I don't want to have this conversation over the phone. Can you tell me where your room is? I'll go to you.
Nope, you don't have to come. And I don't want you to know where I'm staying. Your girlfriend is going to return to your room to talk to you. You can talk things through with her.
What? Alone?
Yeah, I'm going to be watching her son while you guys talk. She says that she can't leave without giving you a good knock in the head first. I advise her that she avoid hitting you in your room and go crazy on you in the bath area, since it'll be easier for the hotel to clean up. If she's charged with a cleaning or repair bill, then you better pay for it yourself. You owe her that much.
What? But you're going to just look the other way and let her hit me? I don't think violence is the answer.
Why don't you tell that to your girlfriend? You tricked her, but you deceived her son, too. Of course she'd be mad. I don't have any right to stop her, and frankly, I don't want to. I think you deserve whatever you get. I'm cheering her on.
All right. I'll do my best to calm her down and talk to her. And then once I've talked to her, I want to have a proper conversation with you too.
What do you aim to gain from talking to us? And if you have to choose between us, who are you going to side with?
I want to be with you. You know that. I married you because I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
So you're just going to dump your girlfriend and her son? You've already got him calling you daddy. How's he going to feel when he finds out you've abandoned him? How are you going to take responsibility for making him feel unwanted and unloved? He's going to be traumatized by you just disappearing from his life.
But he's not my kid.
What?
I'm not his biological father, and I don't have any obligation to pay child support either.
You really are a disgusting man. I can't believe you could be so heartless. I'm going to file for divorce. I'll suck up every single cent you have for compensation. Oh, but I guess I have to leave some for your girlfriend.
What? Why? I said that I was going to choose you. Why are you going to divorce me? Why are you going to divorce me?
It doesn't make me happy knowing that a piece of crap like you chose me. I'd rather be alone than with you.
What? But I don't want to break up. I still want to be with you. Are you really sure about that? Can you handle being alone when I'm gone?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine. If anything, I'm happy that I'll be able to move around freely and won't be held down by you anymore. I think I'll go back to being a backpacker and enjoy some new cross-country adventures again. After that, Spencer's girlfriend and her son left the hotel and went back home. I don't know exactly what happened between them while I was watching over her son. But I know that it must have been hell for Spencer, since I saw him the very next day with a swollen lip and a black eye. I left my husband at the hotel and came back home in the car I had been driving around in so that I could get started on preparing for the divorce. I plan on fighting with all the evidence I've got from his girlfriend in order to take all the money I can for compensation. It seems that she can't let him off with just the beating she gave him, because it seems that she complained to his company that he had been cheating on the both of us, and told his managers everything that had happened between them. I found out that the company she was working for was actually a client of Spencer's company. They had met with their company's head of business meeting, and had been in contract for a while until they began. Once their relationship became known among all of his colleagues, the entire office was whispering behind his back about it being a casting couch, and in the end he was demoted from his position. Right now, he's still working for the same company, but he's been given the nickname Casting Couch Spencer, and rumors are still flying around about him. I finally returned to being single, and I've gone back to my old hobby of going on solo trips whenever I have time off of work. I've realized that life's a lot more fun when I can go and do what I want whenever I want. And I'm enjoying the single life.